So I just want to share quickly with you about what I'm scared now today, because I'm sitting with my wife Marguerite, and we are planning my whole like the next, what is it, 3 4 months till December. So we have right now July, basically till December. Our whole production schedule. So currently, I'm working with 9 clients who have to deliver over 25 films till December. It makes me super nervous because in the meantime, we're getting new inquiries, and people are asking, for new projects and so on, new clients and so on. So where am I going with all of that? Yeah, now where do I say no? To what do I say yes, and so on. So, and my first tendency is always I want to say no because I feel already overwhelmed, and my calendar is like really every single day till December is already planned out, and then we get another, close another deal, and we have to squeeze that in. When Margarita and I, when we made the decision whether or not to take projects on, she always says, take on the projects, take on the projects. And I think she's right. She's right for one reason. Because if I don't take them on, those clients usually will not come back because you haven't served them. Okay, they will go out, we'll find someone else. It might not be as good as, let's say, working with you or with me, but at least, someone said yes, we dropped the ball, right? If I say no, I drop the ball on them. So they don't want that. This is for us really a perfect opportunity to actually grow, really to hire then more people. First, to kind of really max ourselves out. Marguerite is also getting a little bit into editing and helping from there. But the overall goal of that is not that she will be or stay as an editor, because she has much different and better skills that we could utilize in our firm, but that she learns the craft that she then can take and can train someone else, because we have specific skills, especially in post-production, that we need in terms of the storytelling, that someone needs to train people, in doing that job. So the thing is, I know all of that stuff, that's what I'm doing on a daily basis, but if I'm starting to train, then I'm also stopping the whole production train, the whole production process, right? So I tell her and teach her everything I know, and then, she can go out and teach someone else without me stopping, the production process. You only grow when you really, really push against the ceiling, more and more and more put on your plate. And I think then it's a perfect time when you are overwhelmed, when you have too much work, that you then start to look out for help. It's say editors, or get extra shooters and producers and so on. So that's basically the goal, and I have to say it scares the heck out of me. I'm not prepared for that, because the past years, in each month we had maybe 2 or 3 different clients and projects, and it was very nice. I could oversee it and I could plan it, and there were some holds for free time in there. And right now it's just all work, all the way for the next 4 months. So I think this is what growth means, and yeah, I have to push to the next level, because otherwise we're just, staying a one-man mom and pop shop, right? Margalit, what do you say about that? Margalit, what are we doing right now?
We are having a concept and planning meeting because we have a crazy amount of projects and
You sound so formal. You sound like as if there's a camera in
crazy
here.
sounds formal.
No, the way how you talk.
We have a crazy amount of. Well, you're asking me what we're doing. You
Okay,
know what we're doing. I am talking to the
That's
camera.
true.
We have a crazy amount of projects coming up. We need to plan it all very precisely. Who's going to do what?
Did we ever have so many projects like we did right now? It's like crazy.
Thank God.
So, what do we learn from it? Like, why do you want me always to take on more and more and more? Whoops, wrong direction.
Because we want to grow, and we have lots of new interesting clients. We have clients who've come to us before, and it forces us to come up with new angles on the same themes, and it's exciting work. It's also money.
It's also money. I was just thinking.
It's also money.
So and so when I get this question, I have 2 questions, right, that I'm getting. It's like, one is like I have too little work, or I'm overwhelmed. I don't know how to structure it. And I think we are right now on that second track. Like, how do you structure it that we really grow and don't fall apart? Because the other side of this whole thing could be that we just fall apart.
Right.
No?
But we won't fall apart, because that's not who we are. And we make it work
and
every
I have
time.
You.
And you
That's
have me. And the main thing we're working to do is which jobs to give out and which jobs to keep. And I think what we've decided is it's easier to find childcare and house cleaning than to find a good editor or
it's also
a good,
cheaper because you know how,
It's
what
also
the
cheaper.
childcare costs you like $10-15 in cleaning, right? As opposed to an editor that you spend like
who knows
I don't know what,
and you don't know what you're going
$40-50
to
an
get
hour,
either.
yeah.
Shmuley ends up having to finish people's work in a way that it doesn't even make it worth it to hire an editor so far.
But then, okay, so how do
So-
other production companies do that? I mean, are we the only ones where hiring is
We-
impossible?
We
That's
are
stupid.
a boutique firm, and people hire you.
Right.
So we need to take everything off your plate that's not necessary for you to do. So, for example,
Or let's say where my skill set is wasted on.
yes,
So that would be pre-editing, for example.
right. So,
Actually, also
yeah.
parts of production, I would say. To
The planning,
organize
the
everything, the
planning.
planning. I mean, that's
so
something also.
we
that-
are slowly taking more and more off of his plate, off of your plate, and
No, you can talk to them,
okay,
right? Hi.
We're
Hi,
s-
David.
David.
Hi, Thomas. Hi, Brian. How does he know my name? You can't see me.
Anyway, yeah. So
It's hot here.
It's hot.
Okay.
We're basically planning how we're going to schedule it all, who's going to do what, and that includes childcare for me because I'm doing, production, post-production work, pre-production. So it's
But
easier
I
to
have say,
hire.
I
childcare.
am embarrassed that you do this. I don't want you to actually do
I like it. I'm
I know,
a great
I know.
employee. I think I'm the best hire you've ever made.
That's
So
very
don't
true.
be embarrassed.
Okay.
Rather be proud that your wife does a good job.
Okay.
Hopefully.
You do. You really do.
Baruch.
Okay, so I'll keep you updated, okay? We have to go back on
It's
the
a
drawing
family
board.
business.
It's a family business, so. Okay, I got another call just a minute ago. Another film. I have no idea how we make this work. We just mapped out everything, and it's already really tight, and more stuff is coming in. And I am damn scared. I'm scared that I wouldn't be able to deliver, at least to some clients. But we make it work. So, well, I think that's what happens when something is getting bigger and better. So, what's the reason actually that I share this with you? I want to share with you one thing that most people think, oh, you know what, being successful is like super duper this and so on, brings a lot of money and, actually no sorrows and no hardships. But I want to be kind of like a visual guinea pig here that it is damn hard to scale something up and to make something bigger. Oh. Wow. Good morning. Wow. I didn't sleep too well because I was thinking all about what I told you yesterday, and we came up now with a plan, and this keeps me almost up all night, even though I'm sleeping, but I'm thinking about work, even when I'm sleeping. But, look at this. This is what our plan looks like. I know it doesn't mean much to you, but this is basically, you see your October, and then, those are the projects and the different, timelines and so on. And I haven't even put on here everything that's kind of due throughout the summer. So this is only our planning till then. So as you see, it's kind of crude, right? Like really not very professional how it's all laid out and so on. And I wonder if there's a software that does it. But I heard that there is Basecamp where you can kind of really like write in kind of timelines, basically kind of a project management tool where you can outline, how to schedule things and what is due when and dependencies. But it's all very complicated, and I tried to look a little bit into it, but I'm not sure what you guys are doing. If you have a tip how to organize all of this, because there will come probably much more on our plate than that, I would be really grateful. Oh, my kippah. Let me put my kippah on, because a Jewish man should never go without a head covering. Now I see you better. The main thing why I kind of want to share this here with you is that I know that we are all, at some point will struggle with this. And I want to, find out, how to do this. And if there's something that's of value, then to pass that on. And if you have a suggestion, I wouldn't, I want to hear what you have to say. If there's, someone more experienced with this type of thing, where overlapping projects are happening, what to do. And but please don't write in the comments, oh, you have to hire. I know this, and we are in the process of that, but we have to figure out how to hire. It is not so simple, and I will in next following episodes outline what the challenges of hiring in the field that you and I are in, or in general in the media, because we want to control everything, and I want to control everything, and it's very hard to let it go. But I have to say, let's say one last thing about it is, we outsourced the project maybe twice, and in both, to production companies, and we got really burned, and we lost basically clients, and so that's where my fear is coming from, to give it out, or to give it in someone else. And the question is how to scale, and I want to figure out and want to showcase in an honest way, how do we scale it? Can we make it work, or will it crumble, right? In 3 months, will this all just fall apart, and then we are left with all those projects that we haven't fulfilled, God forbid. This? This is my kleines Baby. Stimmt's?